What turns you on that actually would be a surprise to people?
Hairy legs.
Is there a place on the body that you don't like hair that hair normally is?
Yeah.
For the dare, think of a children's nursery rhyme, but make it sound filthy.
Dumpty. Sat on the wall. Dumpty.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode, baby, of Decisions. I'm your girl, Mandii, aka Full Court Pumps, aka Peg the Stallion, aka Peggy Markle, aka Peggy Bundy, aka Deb.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back for another episode. My name is Weezy, and we have a guest in the building, one that we've had before, but it's been quite a few years.
Do you know your ass ain't been on here since like pre-pandemic?
Long time ago,
like 2018.
Word to Jamie. I was on here with Jamie.
Yes,
remember?
you were on. I think you also did an episode with me and Weezy as well.
Solo?
So
I don't remember.
Maybe not. I know you came on with Jamie Paris.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jamie Paris. Nonetheless, y'all, if you don't know the voice, that means you're not really a podcast listener. That means you're not in the community. That means you don't know what's going on.
But we're going to tell you because Dustin Ross is a multi-talented entertainer, a writer, a culture commentator, known for its quick wit, sharp perspective. Am I trying to get people to me or you?
Yeah, both
An
of us.
undeniable charm as a co-host of the hit podcast, The Friend Zone, and a sought-out voice in pop culture. Dustin blends humor, insight, conversations, and authenticity to spark convos that resonate. And he's also touring stand-up right now.
Right.
Selling out.
That's right. Let they ass know, friend.
Now, unfortunately, it already sold out and it's too late. But you can catch him on the road. Dustin Made Me Laugh tour.
Yeah.
Dustin Made Me Laugh tonight.
Esta noche.
Now, how many more cities do you have to do? And when you in them cities?
Wait, by the way, you sent that in?
Well, you know the good people, the powers that be, the voice of God, in that case, the pen of God. Somebody wrote it. We just said it.
Can
today.
I just say, whoever wrote that, if it's this, I'm gonna you up, because he is also a host on Kingdom Reign Entertainment,
Yeah.
alongside Claudia Jordan and Carlos King. He's one half of the Holding Court podcast. He has also been
FBK Williams.
Hold on, with FBK Williams. He
Wait, right now? Is Holding Court?
Yeah,
Holding Court,
we're on
yeah.
break. We're in between seasons.
Season.
And when I say I'm mad because y'all stopped midway through the Diddy
Right in the middle of that.
like, what the
But we had to pay attention.
I know, I get it. And I know she raising a baby over there.
Yeah.
He also was the host of Bet on Black.
Yes,
a Revolt show that was pretty much like the black version of Shark Tank. Super dope. Van Lathan was over there as well as a judge.
Absolutely.
And when I tell you,
Remy Ma was a judge and she was nice.
Period. And I want y'all to know, because I haven't said it on this pod, I don't think ever, because it hasn't got to where we've both been able to flourish together.
Friend.
Dustin is the person that let me know how to make sure a check was attached to everything I do.
Yes, sir.
Dustin is my good friend. Dustin is the person I spent the last day of the world being open right before pandemic with.
Yes, we did.
I'm really glad to have you on. It's been a long time coming.
I know y'all didn't change your name and everything since the last time. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Decisions.
There's been a lot of changes. Okay?
Yes, it has. I'm happy to be here.
No, we're excited.
Oh, wait, so you've technically never been on the show?
No,
never.
Technically, first time guest.
Pop it.
Holy,
and we are still in a crossfire between making decisions.
Yeah.
We really, I would say for people coming on the show now, it's cool because when you were on with Jamie Paris, Jamie Paris, for those who don't know, she's a trans woman in New York that was talking. Like, it was really a great episode, too, because I remember we were talking about, like, I wasn't there, but I remember the conversation was about what's a slur or not.
Yeah.
How do you feel about certain things?
And it was during the really big political conversation around bathroom usage.
Yeah,
and
which they're still talking about.
It's still, can you believe 6 years later?
I thought they'd been done using the bathroom by now. They still talking about that, yeah.
I want to ask you, because you're on your stand-up tour.
Yeah.
This is a question I normally ask rappers, but why not? Which city has the best, and what has been the best tour stop for you thus far?
Well, you know one thing about it, my ain't about to get me in no trouble.
Period.
So when I'm on the road doing all this, I kind of just been focused on my comedy and not
you don't
really.
Go out after?
Nah.
Nope. None?
Nope.
No, okay, parties then.
No,
Party
you can ask Alex. I literally don't even be hanging out. Now, I'm going to hang out this weekend.
Look, you hear it. We hanging out.
We in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
You live here, right?
No, I live in New York.
Oh,
I'm still in New York.
2-bedroom loft, baby. Got the keys. Hello. Money happening over there.
God is good. I'm gonna start going to church after the way this tour's selling. I'm about to start going to church.
Why? What's making you go to church?
Because I'm thankful.
Okay,
I feel like I'm just supposed to be doing like this somewhere on Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying? Going good.
How do you express gratitude now?
I would look over and be like, "Thank you, baby." I was,
and look at me, my mind went to okay. And then you can have people pray on their knees.
Look where my mind went.
God, look,
yeah,
I literally like
the book say no holes.
No holes. I'm thinking about hard. Okay,
yeah, we are too.
Yeah,
no holes are ever barred. Now, I have a thing that I like to do with my friends. We have a truth or dare when we have guests on. However, because I don't give a about any of your boundaries, we're gonna play truth and dare.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So, Dustin, we're gonna do a truth and dare. Which one do you want to start with first?
Ladies, I'll let you ladies pick.
Truth is the easy one. Let's get the easy one out the way. Let's vote. We're gonna do both.
Okay.
You're stuck doing both. So, truth. What turns you on that actually would be a surprise to people?
Ooh. Hairy legs.
Really?
I love you.
Yep.
Okay.
Hairy legs, and I actually wish I had some. That's the one thing God be laughing at me about. Because I just did not get hairy legs. I would kill with some hairy legs, wouldn't I?
Not you would kill with some hairy legs. And you do like shorts.
When the hair adds like more muscle.
Yeah.
There's something about hairy legs give you too.
It's like having big areolas if you're a girl. You know
I
what
do
I'm saying?
$1.
Yeah.
I got those. It's crazy though because hairy legs for me, and I could be wrong. I don't know the statistics. I'm only going off of my bodies, okay? So I'm not speaking for the masses here.
Okay.
But most black men don't have hairy legs. A lot of black men that I've been with, like, they're able to tap their whole leg up and not be worried about no hair.
They was putting out fires. He might have got singed.
I'm not talking about my ex. I'm not talking about my
He might have had some at one point.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy, dog.
We're not going to do that. I'm talking about the majority of my whole bodies, not just my exes.
Okay.
But they don't have really hairy legs. They're not hairy beans.
They're not like thick bush hair,
Yeah, no, but just the like sexy kind that lay down.
But I can touch it.
Yeah, the kind that look like it feel good if you rub up against it.
You know what's fucked up, though? I don't like hairy legs on women. Like, I get really broy on women.
Is there a place on the body that you don't like hair that hair normally is?
Yeah. Probably, this is bad, too.
Close to the asshole.
No, just like your back. You know what I'm saying?
I hate back hair.
Yeah.
No, back hair is probably the most unattractive thing.
It's just a little ugly.
No, I'm not gonna lie, it's ugly.
It's nasty a little bit to me, and I have to get my back waxed. I'm speaking as a person who handles it.
You go and get your back waxed?
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
Very 40-year-old virgin when you do it?
No, it's not. It's not. No. They just put the shit on there, and I don't have like an extremely hairy back. I just get hair on like my shoulders and shit, and I only want it on my chest and my arms. You know, like the hot places.
I'm not gonna lie. Sorry for any man listening with back hair. We are here to tell you as a consensus, and there's only 3 of us, but we're a consensus.
Yeah, somebody like it. Somebody like it.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever. I mean, only because I eat ass do I not want too much hair, because then I gotta get through it in my veneers. I told y'all.
You fucking me and I gotta grab too much ass. You know, our hair be coiling up. Get out.
Ass hair normally doesn't bother me unless it's like going outside of the cheeks. But
that's what I be seeing.
Yeah, no. If it's just inside, like, okay, look, like a little centimeter hair on the ass ain't bad. But if it's like growing out of the crack, my head, it can't go in there.
Ass hair just means you got to do foreplay, right? Because somebody getting in the shower. So, you know what I'm saying? So ass hair just mean we got to start a little earlier.
We got to get in the shower.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not mad at that. However, I heard the streamers out here. I don't know if you saw the streamer. Okay. His brother went viral talking about
what he said. Another filthy motherfucker don't wash his ass.
He just lets the water go down his crack because
that's a damn shame.
It's so
imagine how his mama felt watching that shit. Because we pointing a finger today. You know what I'm saying? Imagine how his mama felt watching that shit. Because what did she do that's how he's stepping?
You know what's crazy about you saying the finger?
No.
My nigga literally told me, like, bro, my mama told all of us. He's like, we're 3 brothers. He's like, told everybody, this is how you get up in there. Yeah. Like, that's what
I love that you brought it back to blaming women. But yes, women.
Well, not women.
Now we're judging you mothers. The mother
is woman. His mama.
Well, I was going to say.
If I knew her name, I would say.
Ladies, if y'all are dealing with any man.
It's a her issue.
Mrs. Ross.
Her.
If y'all are dealing with any man with bad hygiene, and you cool with his mama, you might need to take his mama to the side and
First
explain.
person you need to take to the side is your motherfucking self for dealing with somebody with a shitty ass.
Now, this might be why the MLB niggas said Halle Berry not cleaning wasn't maternal. Because now I'm really thinking.
Cleaning a house ain't hygiene.
Yes, it is.
It can be.
I mean, sure, but
it's a fine line.
I mean, when we're talking about patriarchal roles, cleaning and cooking are not talking about how you wash your ass.
Well, what about Keyshia Ka'oir? Me and Carlos King just had a...
Wait, what happened with Keyshia Ka'oir?
Me, Carlos, and Claudia and Maurice Scott from Love and Marriage Huntsville had a great conversation.
I know what you mean now.
About Keyshia Ka'oir saying that she gets pleasure and joy out of washing Gucci Mane, like bathing him. You know what I'm saying? She said all he has to do is she only does it because she wants to. It was not no requirement from him or no shit like that. It's not a rule. It's just a way she shows love to him by cleaning him up. Now, Carlos and Claudia thought that it was related to the money. You know what I'm saying? We all know Gucci Mane is taking care of business. She also
said he doesn't have to do anything in the house but shower. Yeah. Do everything.
And go to the studio.
I mean, it's a few things, right? For me, the backstory of it is he gave her $2 million or something before he got locked up.
Yeah.
And she was able to then get Ka'oir Cosmetics off the ground, flip that money, and she was able to sustain while he was gone, held her down. And then when he came out, he showed up as the guy he said that he would. And they're still together today.
She flipped 2 to 6, right?
2 to 6 million. Yeah. That's exactly what she did. And so for me, I think like when you really like fuck with somebody, when they're able to show up in capacities outside the bedroom, outside of like that's a whole like your existence now this man was able to provide,
so
right?
Make you say, I want to wash your ass.
I mean, my ex, I shaved his ass. Yeah. Like,
well, you just said you don't like booty hair.
Well, it was also just...
You're selfish.
It was being a selfish baby. But for me, there were things within that relationship I would have never considered doing.
Yeah.
I wanted to do everything.
It'd be like that when you're in love with a motherfucker.
When you're in love with someone. So for me, I think that her doing that is just her form. You got to think too, as someone where maybe she doesn't show up as the cooking, the cleaner, all these things because they probably pay for it all.
Making ass better be cooking.
Right.
But she's probably,
better be some pasta roasting somewhere around this motherfucker.
But she might be trying to be like, this is my way to show up submissive for this man. And, you know.
I think Keisha's doing everything. Like when she said that, I take her as, she gives that vibe too, though.
Mm-hmm.
She's a businesswoman.
He is also, I think they seem equally obsessed. I like seeing couples.
I like that too. I like
equally obsessed. Like that's why when I try to have conversations about the things I like to do, be around my nigga. He's obsessed with me, bitch.
Their take about it was what?
Anyway.
That's the only way I think it should feel though, right? We could just kick it and have fun, but if we in a relationship, you got to be all about it in that way.
Yeah.
But I think, so they thought that Keyshia did that because Gucci was a great provider and obviously he adores her, which is what
you did it because that's a straight nigga that don't know how to wash his ass.
You want something done right, you got to do it yourself, goddammit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing it.
That's what it was. So she opening that crack up and getting back there with a rag, you know what I'm saying? No. That's what she had to do. And she's not having those problems. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Valid.
She looks happy, don't she?
What's something y'all have had to teach a man that you're with?
Take care of his feet.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Me too. That's one. And I remember he kept saying, I don't need to. I know how to do it myself.
Yep.
You don't.
I loved you anyway. That's how I felt.
But someone told me, I posted a photo of the dog. We was on the couch, me and my man. Some girl said, I know he fine because his feet ugly. I was like, is this a thing? And then,
oh no, men have really bad feet.
But apparently good looking niggas have bad feet.
Duh.
I don't know, but like athletic men and you know what I'm saying, niggas who be on their feet beating the pavement.
I was about to say,
you out there getting that bread, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas that gotta work and stand up on their feet don't be good.
But also though, there's a lot of men specifically that have nice feet. And I'm not just talking about my friends. Okay, I'm just saying there's a lot of like straight niggas too and shit that have nice feet. For real, it's a lot of men that have
I like when they take care of
attention to that too. Because who wouldn't think about it? Who the fuck wants some burn up ass brown toenails and shit, half falling off? That's disgusting.
It's so funny because that's the thing that me and my friend constantly debate about. Like,
what? In
terms of the difference between hygiene and femininity, because especially being in Atlanta.
First of all,
here we go. I know. Listen,
what is the correlation between clean and feminine?
Because a man,
anybody can be clean. Like,
I'll tell you what I think the difference is.
The difference for my friend that she'll say is like, if she's on a date with a guy and she looks down and his nails even the clear coat, she thinks is too much.
Yeah.
That means he goes and gets his nails done, and she presumes
I
that
feel
to be
her though.
something
That's why I get a
feminine.
buck.
Yeah, that is too much.
See,
I get a
you
shiny
get a
buck.
buck. See what I mean?
No, I'm playing.
But
Clearly, I went and got them done.
but yeah.
Why the fuck are you getting clear gel?
They like,
I'm
cause
not married
niggas be
clear
wanting to get
gel.
their nails done. That's
What you want
why.
it for? You want it shiny when you suck a dick?
They might.
No, maybe
Buff
shiny
it.
with
They
a
might.
finger or pussy.
Buff them.
I think
Yeah, buff
niggas like shiny nails on themselves, and because
don't
it's
wanna get
clear,
colored.
it's allowed. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. Like it's just I don't like how that shit look. I ain't getting the what is it?
A full set.
Shellac. I ain't getting that shit. You know what I'm saying? However,
The gel, the metallic.
I think that y'all, and by y'all I mean women that date men or whatever, or anybody that's male presenting, you need to put pressure on them to be just as appearance focused and hygienic in that case
I know
as
that's
you.
Period.
It should be no grace for a nigga to be dirty
Period.
just because you a guy. That's crazy to me.
I do like seeing sometimes men that are like going in there and getting facials and doing things like
Yeah.
that, keeping up with their body. Because to be honest with you, what I've realized, when men are doing things like that, there was a woman that influenced them.
Exactly.
There was a bitch in your life
Yep.
that had you upkeeping.
Put you
See,
on,
I
baby.
just
Let's
taught-
go get a face.
I just
Like,
taught
you
a
know what
nigga
I'm
how to be
saying?
on time.
Yeah.
Be on motherfucking time.
Yep.
Now for the dare, this one is a little fun, but you're doing stand up, so I figure you know improv. You also were in a movie
Okay, I
before,
like improv.
you know. So here's the fun part, and I was like, oh, he gonna have fun with this one. So think of a children's nursery rhyme,
Mm-hmm.
but make it sound absolutely filthy.
Filthy.
So
Okay.
any nursery rhyme, but make it sound filthy.
Okay. Let me think. I don't want to say no shit like Lil Red Riding Hood because that's like she was little. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what was wrong
but
with
it's
Little
still
Red
I know it's just a little thing, and we to making it filthy. I'm staying away from that.
Wait,
That's,
they're all
that's
adults.
not a good
Yeah,
overlap.
wait,
you know what I'm
wait,
saying?
wait,
So
wait.
we're gonna talk.
Humpty's a grown
We're
man.
gonna talk about. We could talk about Humpty. Okay,
Humpty Dumpty.
Dumpty.
Here we go. Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty drain my motherfucking balls. That's it. Real succinct.
No,
That's
wait,
all I
wait,
needed.
give
I just
it
need a
to
few
her.
bars. That let you know what I'm working with. Okay.
And all the King's Horses, all the King's Men. Oh no, you got to keep going.
All the King's Horsemen. And I mean with a W. Horsemen. Okay.
Horseman.
That's
All
right.
the horsemen.
And all the King's men was coming in my room every time that they came.
I'm not gonna lie.
Do you know what I
We may
thought
need to
this
do a
was?
Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah.
Humpty
I
Dumpty.
thought you just had to say it nasty, like say it with a voice. I didn't know you were reading.
No, you gotta make
Yeah.
it filthy.
Oh, I was.
Yeah.
You did exactly the
Thank
you did
you.
it
But I could have
exactly
did
right.
that too though, because that's fun too. Right.
You did it exactly right.
Oh, that's too nice.
No, that was
Come Dump
freaking
is my
sexy.
favorite.
You see the struggle?
No, it is.
Okay, if we do it again, I just do want to read the filthy version
Okay.
that my husband came up with.
Who is your husband?
ChatGPT.
Okay. I just called them motherfuckers weird on the friend zone
Did you?
this week.
Wait, who?
Them people that's going with AI and shit.
Well, no, he just
Fucking on
answers
AI.
everything. I don't ask
You
him
say you
about
using pronouns and shit? He,
them.
nigga, it's a hit. Yeah.
I normally call him by his name.
Yeah, the computer.
I'm a weirdo. That's fine. By the way, I am waiting. I've been watching it. Did y'all just see the robot games?
No.
It's like the Olympic games. So
Man,
there's
you're too
robot.
attractive.
No. Well, because I fucking hate people. The aliens I found out might be octopuses, and so now I'm waiting for
that shit they showed in Mexico. Was that
Nigga.
Mexico?
Nigga.
Where they showed that
The little
alien.
mommy,
That was,
right.
they had an alien lying in
I said-
state.
I said-
I thought y'all talking about the movie at
I
first.
said, wait, not the alien being a little person.
Why
I
was
thought
the
they gonna
alien
be
doing
big.
like this?
That shit.
Who did the body? That's what I wanted to know. Why is the alien
Who did the
embalmed?
body?
What the fuck?
Nah, so dead ass. Hold on, is my bag over there? Look for my bag because I do want to show you something. Only because we're here and I think we're far enough in. Seek, you might need to blur this out. But basically, where I'm at in my
What dildo you got to pull
I
out?
did. So the space that I'm in currently, right?
Well, I can guess. I seen your nails.
Oh no, they've been like this for years now.
I know.
Okay, but where I'm at, like where I was just waiting on the aliens to come, because I was like, oh, it's gonna be 8-foot aliens with big old dicks. I was ready, right?
You was ready.
I don't think now that aliens are gonna be an option for me because it's given sea creatures. So
You
I'm
also
really.
might get shocked.
What you mean?
They have electricity in them?
Oh, I love electroplay. My pussy.
Yeah.
I had that at the
maybe
dungeon.
not like that.
It was good.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it wasn't wet.
So I was like, you know what? Okay, well, it's given robots are next. Now, watch this movie and like eventually robots will be able to look like humans. So I'm gonna make it look like Jason Momoa already with the beard. Y'all with the beard, not without the beard. So I'm like, I'm really into this robot thing. If I could program them, make them do everything I want, it's great, right? Then there's something else that just got brought to me.
but I'm listening.
Okay. Now there's something else. So by the way, shout out to Tati. Tati at the book signing, the first book signing in Atlanta, brought me an alien dick dildo for my keychain.
Mm-hmm.
Now, go to LA.
What did it look like? It had like 3 balls?
No, it was just like a spiral dick.
Oh, the dick
with like
spiral.
like with some veins.
It
was like
dick.
purple and pink.
You literally can get screwed.
Now, this
think about that.
This is a new thing that was brought to me. Shout
Yep.
out to Jacob.
Okay.
He put me on. Now, these are prehistoric.
Okay.
Didn't even know they were a thing. So he got me a Tyrannosaurus Rex dildo.
It's a literal sex toy.
It's a
toy.
It's
for
a
real. It's like
with balls. And like he was like, somebody gave it to me and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I said, I'll take it. So let me tell you.
Can you take that?
So are you ready?
No.
Here's what happened. I got really lit and I couldn't find the King Noir dildo. But I found this. I said, well, I got this that my friend just got me. And I said, do you mind fucking me with something with legs and balls and a tail? But he held the tail.
Wait, you had a person there and y'all...
And because I wanted a toy.
Can I ask a question that we're all wondering?
What?
So you got fucked with this thing in your bag and it's here with you now.
Well, I cleaned it. I cleaned all my toys.
Why is it in the bag now?
Because I knew that we were recording and I was like, I know we talk about aliens, we talk about robots. I just got fucked with a dinosaur dick. And I wanted to talk about how I never thought I would get fucked with something with feet and a tail.
You think you're the guest?
They put the feet in?
And you never
No, the feet did not go in.
Oh,
it just
so those
went,
are like
probably though the
hooks.
thighs. I think the thighs and hips went in though. It went deep. It was like,
Okay.
But yeah, shout out to Jacob. Thank you for letting me get fucked by a
I
dinosaur.
want to apologize. This isn't judgment. This is shock.
Wait, that I got fucked by a dinosaur? That a nigga actually was like, sure, I'll fuck you with a T-Rex dick.
What was he doing with his while that was going on? Because it seemed to me if you had an option.
Set the scene a little bit. Like,
if you had an option,
why
you know?
didn't he use his own dick?
Yeah.
Well, his dick was used a lot and his fingers and everything, but I like, and I love that the partners I have are fine with knowing what's in my, like, pleasure bag. I have bags. And so the guys that I deal with, if you're going to deal with me, I might pull out some shit.
Were you at your house or did you bring the dinosaur dick?
No,
with you?
this was given to me and I just have a bag with everything. You know we get mad
Is
sex
that
toys?
the bag?
No. This is not the bag. I have to put it in this bag.
It's actually a big bag.
No,
It's a big bag. Bag lady.
don't do that.
Listen to
But
me.
anyways, I normally, if I go on any trip, if I'm even in my, I have 2 places in my house with different toys
Look,
and bags.
I mean, I feel you.
And so if I'm really feeling it and me and this guy have chemistry, I'm pulling out the
Right
toy.
here, right now.
You know what I mean? I'm like, do you mind fucking me with a T-Rex dick? In the middle, I think I did. Well, no, I was looking for the King Noir
It's the
dick.
color that's
If
throwing
I'm
me
horny, I'll
off.
fuck you with a toothbrush.
See what
You would pull out
Well,
anything.
a toothbrush is not enough girth. But anyways,
Anything.
yes,
Vibrating
I
one,
slept
the
with
base.
that. I slept with that, and it was great. Anyways, we have more stuff to get to.
There's something else to talk about?
No. Okay. So I'm gonna ice break it just a little
Why
bit.
is it that color though? Like that's not sexy
I guess
to
because
me.
dinosaurs aren't real.
Cerulean and
Cerulean? That is not a word.
Cerulean.
Yeah,
That's
cerulean.
the color blue
Have
it
you worn
is.
Devil Wears Prada? I mean, watched
You
it?
fucked it and you don't even know the name of the color.
Devil Wears Prada, bro. That's where we all learn the word.
Man,
What is
y'all
the-
got to talk more
But
next
cerulean?
time. Cerulean.
What is that?
You must
It's a
not
shade
have.
of blue.
She didn't have the 64 crayon box when she was a kid.
Sorry that I grew up in a single
That's what
parent
it was.
household.
So
No, all that
Probably
means,
just
all that
16,
means,
okay?
no, because all the teachers had them gifted, so you was good.
No, you ready?
Yeah.
Public school system in Florida.
Flint.
Baby, it was rough.
I see your public school system in Florida and raised you a public school system in Flint. No.
Okay, you might have me. You might have me, but not if you had the 64 crayons.
I actually had the 96.
Look.
it's 96.
Okay, so before we get into the real talk about love and compartmentalization, we have
That's where that dildo went. Yeah, compartmentalization.
Stand up, ready. Y'all getting this shit free.
we have a new segment where we like to check the G card and black card and musical knowledge of our guests. This segment is called poetry.
Let's do it.
And I am going to read in a poetic nature a verse from a song. Now, I chose this song because I've been wanting to play this song or read this song on the platform. And I'm like, I've been judging whether I thought they knew it or not.
Yeah.
But you,
yeah,
I know. I think we should be all right. Let's see if you know this.
Let me see.
I feel like
song.
I should close my eyes. Go ahead.
It might be easier if you do it. That's actually.
Now, you can lick it. You can sip it.
You can suck it. You can taste it. I'm talking every drip drop, don't you? What you say? It's enough to fill your cup. It's finger looking good, and I wish a nigga would.
Don't you waste it, baby? Slurp it up.
It's enough to fill your cup.
It's finger looking good, and I wish a nigga would. Go down kind of slow or even fast. I respond while I feel your tongue.
I gotta try
And my ass, yes, I need a nigga going out like that.
You
It's
must have
something
just
just
heard
tasty treat.
No,
And she can eat me out. Hey,
and I
that's
say,
Nelly. Put it in your mind. Hey, I said your motherfucking mind. That's the jam.
I'll find another one.
That
No
is
way.
the jam. That's a classic.
Do you know how many people I'm like, these niggas don't know Nelly.
All I needed was 3 words.
Bro.
That's a classic.
No, you did it so fast. No,
That's a classic.
you know how many people do not know the goddamn lyrics until we get to the chorus?
That's like not knowing the words to
didn't
Happy
know slow
Birthday.
motion.
He didn't know slow motion. I bet you know be encouraged.
I said it's like I've got the world in my arms.
Yes.
The palm is the girl up on the palm.
That's slow motion.
From the
Yeah.
jump. And he could not get
Bro,
it.
I think I said slow motion. He was like, bitch.
He said, I still don't know.
He said,
oh my God, you got that so goddamn quick.
Yeah.
Hold on. Now, I didn't have a backup, but I didn't think he was going to get it like that.
Shout out to Nelly, man. That's one of my favorite songs. My brother used to make me listen to all that shit.
How much older was your brother than you?
8 years. Yeah.
Did having an older brother, was it like pressure to be like, oh, I got to be big, bad? Like,
not pressure, but encouragement. Hell yeah. Me and my brother always been friends. You know what I'm saying? So he always let me do everything.
8 years a lot older too.
Like, yeah.
Kids.
Yes. So
I didn't grow up with siblings, but I always had like, my mom's little hoe, little hoe auntie friends.
Yeah.
They used to pick me up.
Yeah.
Not my real auntie, but
Damn, this one got too much of the same word. Here we go. Got one. Now, you've been living in New York long enough, so I feel like you should get this one.
That was too much of a hint.
What? That it's a New York record?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big hint.
That was a hint.
That's too much?
I might give him the one that we just did with Beyonce because he didn't get it for a while, and that nigga from Atlanta, ain't he?
Now you just gave the goddamn location too, bitch. Okay, here we go. I'm going to read it anyway.
It must be some West Coast shit.
All right. I'm a freak to the core. Get a dose once, you're going to want some more. My tongue touch your girl. Your toes bound to curl. This exclusive stick I don't share with the world.
Is this
I have you up early in the morning, moaning. Back shot, proper or low, can't stop us.
You don't have it?
Mm-mm.
Been a fiend for this since Rakim made hits.
Okay.
Get the position down pat, then it's time to switch.
Down pat. Miss Pat.
Now, all right, nigga. No.
Is she writing music?
How you ain't getting what she said? Stick.
It speeds up. Straight beat it up. And I ain't in the hood with my toast out locking. I'm in the telly working up.
This ain't helpful.
A sweat stroking.
Tonight's
Tonight's the night.
in the hotel?
Tonight's the night you can fall in love.
Yeah.
You can call your mama right now. Tell her you met a thug. I pop a lot of shit because I can back it up.
Pop a lot of shit.
My left stroke's the death stroke.
The left stroke's the death stroke. Damn. Fuck.
It's on the tip.
Period.
T.I.
No, nigga. I got the magic.
Wait, you didn't get it?
Oh, yeah.
I know you up early in the morning.
Twice. Okay. It's okay.
Well, no, the problem is 50 Cent raps in him. He's not like a rapper that you memorize his lyrics, except for like one song.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the one song?
In the club. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Maybe Many Man. Maybe Many Man.
I was about to say, I know every.
You up early in the morning.
Morning.
I was like, and then the stick.
No, I know Wanksta. Like 50 is someone that
I'm more like an album cut, like real rap music type nigga. You
50
know what
not
I'm
real
saying?
rap music.
Like,
Hey,
50 is real rap music, but
I want to go viral with this.
No, it's not about going viral. It's about that being like a hit record. That's like TRL shit. You know what I'm saying?
50 Cent is TRL shit?
Some of his music, yeah. Well,
I'll agree with that.
50 Cent tracked as like a pop star almost. He was very urban and he was a rapper and he obviously had a storied past, but he sold down mainstream. That's why he's been able to have monstrous success in television and other mediums of entertainment because the white motherfuckers bought into it. That's why he can still
Nelly and not
go
50
on
Cent.
concerts. I'm just saying. I think that tells it all, right? Like that is 50 Cent. It's like a
you might have
mainstream
been
kind
listening to
of.
that song last night.
Yeah.
That was
No. He be knowing.
But that getting magic stick made me feel a little bit better about my own music taste.
I got the magic stick. All right. So this next one we do.
Kim.
This next one we do is reactionary. Now there's two clips that I kind of want to go with each other. And this is prefaced off two things.
All right.
So one being our conversation that we had right before the pandemic, and kind of both of us at the time, I was like, oh my God, the world's about to end and I haven't loved anyone. And I will never smoke with you again because of that. I was like really in my feelings. And then you at the time hadn't been in a real committed relationship either. Pandemic happened. We both found ourselves in a relationship.
Yeah.
However, recently listened to your interview with Micah.
Shout out to Micah. Yeah.
And it was really interesting to hear how you compartmentalize relationships, how you still feel like you show up and respect them, while me watching someone clearly feel disregarded in the ways that you showed up, even though it wasn't your intent. And I've been having a lot of conversations here with...
Wait a minute, what the fuck you talking about? You watch somebody show up disregard. Who the fuck was disregard?
He felt like you ghosted it. Like he felt like he would have a blast with you one night.
And then I'd be busy for a week.
And then wait to hear from you for 2 weeks.
Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have some context? Is this in the interview? Or
I'm sorry.
Yes.
It's in the interview with, shout out to Micah Marquez.
Yes, Marquez.
He's the CEO of the Deviant brand. So
Okay.
they throw these big parties globally.
Is Deviant red dress as well?
No, they just attend.
So you were talking about a person that...
No, the interviewer?
Me and Micah, we
dated.
dated before.
Okay, this would have been great context. Thank you.
I sent you the video.
No, bitch. For everybody.
No, but I got, y'all my friends. I got y'all. We're going to gossip a little bit.
So y'all were talking about y'all.
Us, yeah.
That's a dope interview.
Yeah. Well, we're great friends to this day. He's married, you know what I'm saying? So we've all clearly moved on, you know. But he's great. We're really good friends and we work together. I work with, shout out to the nonprofit arm of his Deviant company.
I love Deviant.
I moderate panels and shit and all types of things for that arm. I'm not at the party.
Deviant, holla at me. I don't know. Y'all don't really be having the girls there, but I love all the content. I love all the parties.
Everybody's welcome.
I love Deviant events.
I think I've been trying to Deviant.
Literally, I am Deviant.
Look, after the Land Before Time came out their bag.
That is crazy. Don't do me.
We did. The Dinosaur did.
It was Little Leg.
Okay.
Anyway, these clips, I'm curious because this first clip is a man talking about how you should be. And I just want to play it and I want your thoughts after and then we'll deep dive into it. Here we go.
I don't know who needs to hear this. Just because we vibing, fucking raw, going on dates, taking trips, meeting each other parents, talking about kids and futures and marriage and shit. You know, falling asleep with each other on the phone, spending the night bags, you know, vibing, making up nicknames and shit. Don't mean we together, stink. Just vibe, twin.
Stink.
Just vibe, twin. So there's that clip, and then I want to play another one from Mel Robbins. However, I want to stop it there in terms of dating. Yeah. When I watched that interview with Micah, but also how I've been talking about currently myself. The internet has felt away because I didn't want a nigga to give me a nickname. I've just been enjoying my partners. And it's weird because everyone's like, well, you're wasting their time. You're not
You're wasting your time. Yeah.
And so I want to ask you, in what ways is it possible as someone who's possibly emotionally available or not looking for partnership at the time? How would you say is a healthy way to show up in just enjoying someone else's space when you don't want anything more than just the moment?
To communicate that shit. We all grown-ups. If we're grown enough to have sex, then we're grown enough to have tough conversations, right? So communicate that up front before anybody is invested emotionally, financially, or in any other way. You know what I'm saying? Just have those conversations up front and decide if you think they look good enough for you to deal with that.
Now, what about cool? We have the conversation.
That's really what it boils down to.
We have the conversation up front.
Yeah.
You say, I'm not looking for anything serious. They're still around waiting for you to change your mind. Because niggas always think, niggas, bitches, everybody think that eventually they're going to be able to change the mind of the person that they're with.
That's the problem, though. We can't just skate past that part of the conversation.
You know, actually, I think what a larger problem is some of the requirements women have, even though men are giving the answer on what they can provide. For example, a lot of men are telling you they don't want a relationship. And then you say, well, I can't just do casual sex. I need dates, intimacy, whatever. So he's telling you no. You're saying you need these things. What do you think having these things breeds? Emotions, feelings, disappointment.
But that's on him, though, because he needs to then be mature enough to say, well, you know what? I'm not in a position to offer that. I don't want to offer that, whatever the reason is, and opt out of it.
Right.
I agree.
If you say what you want, they say no, and then you say something else. Now it's on you to say, well, no, thank you. I'm out of here.
It's funny because that was a part of my conversation with the last person that didn't work. Like, he was feeling like me. So I was like, okay, so then let's hang out. Because I don't want it to be this transactional thing, which again is what I heard you say. Well, nigga, I'm going to give you a good time because I'm a great time. And then because I give you a great time, now boundaries are blurred and crossed. And it's like, but I just wanted a good time. You said they're not.
Boundaries are not blurred. They're not. We have a good time because we're very present, right? Listen, we're here because we obviously have some sort of interest in each other, right? I want to know more about you or experience you a certain way. You want to experience me a certain way. We open to it. So we move forward with that, right? And that's it. Nobody's offering anything else. Nobody's talking about anything else. And if we do have those conversations, which I think are fun, right? If I don't know you and I think you're hot and we talk about something and, oh, that's how they feel about that. Oh, okay, well, you know, why? Let's do the discovery phase. You know, do you believe
what Weezy just said with the fact that if you're now doing the dates, hanging out, that it is inevitable that you're going to catch the feelings?
No.
You don't? Okay.
No, it's only inevitable if you're not talking about your feelings. Because as long as y'all are talking to each other about shit, then you are able to say, hey, I'm having these feelings, and they're able to say, hey, maybe you shouldn't.
Maybe
or hey, or maybe they're able to say, you know what, I am too.
Dustin, you aren't dating girls, correct?
Yeah.
There's no fucking way what you just said is true.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
I was trying to be the bitch leading that. I tell everybody I'm a black gay man.
So talk to me. Tell me what's the difference.
First of all, the reason that gay men are able to have amazing sex lives is because
they all don't. Well, go ahead. You just got some cool gay friends.
Maybe better than women then. Or they're able to have more frivolous sex, casual sex. They're able to have better access to sex. Is because there's not such a requirement.
Of the treating people with kindness?
So I'm not saying treating people with kindness. Okay. I'm saying the dates, the intimacy, sleepovers, texting daily. Most gay men in my life that are having casual sex don't have the same connections to the people they're sleeping with like the women in my life do.
Mm-hmm.
They are doing way less and happy with it. Don't need the headache. Why am I even going to lay up with this nigga? You know what I mean? Like, they get it.
Right.
Girls need you to stay. Like, and I'm one of them, right? Like, I need that too. But I think that we are suffering in our casual sex relationships because we're asking for too much.
Oh, I ain't gonna hold you.
Why is it too much? Or if that's what you want, I think that's what I don't get.
Because I think that casual sex doesn't always necessarily like, my homegirls will be desperate for dick. I ain't got fucked in so long. But then it's because you can't come over and fuck me. You have to court me, even if you don't want to be with me. It's like,
I'm doing that now. Like, I'm having the best.
Well,
I'm
I don't think it's too many rules.
I don't think so either.
I think if that's what you want, then you just get that. You look for that, right?
Do you know that's what I said?
And in the meantime, if you have an itch you need scratched, you compartmentalize.
Well, no, not
and have your person that scratches the itch.
Yes and no. What you're saying, like, you don't think it's too much. It's not too much.
Yeah.
If somebody is willing to date you while just fucking you. So
I guess
there's
that
two
word.
I
things
think a
happening.
lot of people would be willing to do that.
I think if they were, then we wouldn't have so many fucking issues.
I also think that word date gets tricky, right? When you're having casual sex, as soon as you put the D word to it, it's now intention to be something more. So for me right now, why I've been currently so just fulfilled with my casual sex partners is because I'm very adamant that I might want to do trips. I'm going to ask you for shit. I want to go out to eat. We're going to be public. We're going to do all the things, but I don't want really anything else. But to me, when I was having sex with like 24/7 or in my 20s, dick was kind of all I was getting. It's all I asked for, even when I wanted more. And then when I asked for more, I asked for more too late.
You just described a friendship with benefits, though.
Is that what it is?
When you have somebody in your life that you can do all the things, because what you just named and what you just named, Weezy,
are two different. Casual sex and friends with benefits is two different things.
Going on
That's two
trips,
different
I'm actually on the
things.
same page with Mandii with that one though. Requiring trips, going out, doing shit together.
I'm not dating them niggas. Casual sex.
That's not that casual to me. We going on trips, doing all this, like, and you're
So here's what I think, right? Because like if you like, okay, let's be transparent, right? You can have some. I won't be vague. You can have. You can have. Fuck on that, right?
Actually, can't be too honest.
You can have people in your life that you know for a long time. You've known for a long time. You've had a multi-year connection with that reflects even love per se, right? You can love a person and have always been down with them, have years of fleeting, fun, casual moments like that, go on trips together. You might even look out for them in a certain way, buy them gifts and shit. They're special to you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both are not interested in turning this into a marriage per se, but y'all just know what it is. It's somebody that's been in your life for years. You know what I'm saying? You have people like that. Where you can have those experiences.
Yeah.
Point.
Yeah.
There's something to add to that. Now I know what the problem is. You can do that. Mandii is outwardly saying she's not looking for a boyfriend or marriage.
Yeah.
Now, if I am looking for a boyfriend or marriage and you don't want that, why the fuck am I doing this shit with you?
Blame yourself.
Exactly.
It's why you said that. People be like, I'm wasting their time. Nah.
You just
put the
gotta
onus
find
on
a person
yourself.
that wants that same shit.
And so what's
people waste
with
their
a lot
own
of
time.
women,
You waste your own
They
time.
know they want a boyfriend or a husband. That guy is telling you no. So you're like, you know what? In the interim, while I'm looking for that husband, I'll do all these things with you.
Because people get lonely and have needs and shit. And we just got to do ninja training. You are some kind of way to like. Exactly.
I actually had to, in the last, no, maybe not the last, but there was a relationship that I wanted. He wasn't ready for more, but the sex was great and I felt safe with the sex.
Yeah.
I had to cut my own self off.
Yeah.
I had to leave at certain times because I knew if I started getting breakfast, I would get cozy.
Yep.
And then we would walk around that day and do something else. And I was like, let me cut. Because what happened was, and I believe a lot of women should stick to this, because I was getting the itch scratched of the intimacy, I wouldn't look for it anywhere else. I wouldn't actively date. I wasn't swiping anymore. Because like, why? We just went on a movie date. We had dinner. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm good until next week when I see you again.
I do that. I get dick down. I'll be good for a month. I don't even respond to niggas when I'm good. And they don't even know that's why I'm not responding. But nigga, I just got dick down, squirted all over the room. I'm good for the next couple of weeks. I don't even want to be around nobody else.
That's the thing.
Like,
if these women are really wanting relationships, you got to learn to cut yourself off from that because
if it's devil dick,
takes discipline.
Yeah, it does.
But that's maturity and adulthood, right? All the things that will benefit us or be, for our good, take discipline. They take us telling ourselves no, sacrificing shit. Sex and love is the same thing. You know what I mean? I met somebody that I like straight up loved, right? And they loved me too. But I'm never looking for a relationship. And they were in a point where a lot of stuff was really going on in their life too. You know what I'm saying? And we just couldn't like do that. And so I just shut all that off. You know what I'm saying? Not
what did that look like?
Or the relationship, but I shut off. We wasn't laying up no more. We wasn't fucking. We wasn't doing none of that shit.
That must be hard when you love somebody.
It was tough, but I knew that was what needed to be done because otherwise, what are we gonna do? Be stupid at our big ages and do it anyway just because we want to feel good? What the fuck? I'm a grown ass man. I'm 6'1".
It's like drugs. It's like drugs.
Gotta make good decisions.
That's a really fair point.
And I mean, they were also talking about too, like in terms of how we view sex. There was an NBA player recently that talked about how his brother had a vice of gambling and his vice was women. Mm-hmm. And he knew how it showed up very unhealthy because he was getting his hit off of sex with women. And I think that, like you said, it could be hard, it could be tempting, but the same way you're in a toxic relationship or laying up with someone that's not good for you, you have to be strong enough to get your ass away from them.
My phone rang, and I wanted to answer the phone so bad.
Oh,
recently.
From that person?
No, from somebody else.
Okay.
And I wanted to answer that phone so bad, and I didn't answer.
Why?
Because I knew that it wasn't going to lead to something good for either of us.
Are you actively
even if
relationships?
Like
not seeking them?
Yeah, I don't like. I've never understood the notion of like looking for a partner. I think you meet a motherfucker and it's like you.
I agree with you.
That's me.
But then how do you have someone that loves you back, have great sex, all these things, and it's not them?
Because it wasn't the right time for that person. The timing just wasn't right.
You know, what I like about what you just said, I would love to bring box theory back up because we talked about this with somebody recently where when you meet somebody, you put them in a box, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Dustin said he got one box. All y'all niggas going in one box.
Okay.
So the box is you're unattracted to them. The second is you want to fuck them. And the third is you want to wife them up. So I asked all my homeboys, but basically, is this true? All of them said, yeah, it pretty is. Like, it's true, except for maybe one got out the box. And what you just said that I thought was interesting, my boyfriend, I asked him how I got out the box. Because I know I'm a sex podcaster. You Google me, you just gonna want to fuck me, right?
Beautiful, self-made.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
Anyway.
Exactly.
Stop.
Yeah. Know how to do that to her breast. You see how she just did that? That's a skill.
It is.
So yeah, go ahead, Weezy.
So he said the reason that I was able to date women for so long and like end up seeing that you were right for me is because I haven't been looking for a partner this whole time.
Exactly.
I always just thought, okay, she'll come up. So because I wasn't obsessive about meeting this wife or this woman, I've been able to date, figure out what I want. And it goes back to something Jody said about, are we dating for the experience? Like, how do we like how we feel with them, et cetera? Or because they're great.
Oh no, I think most women.
Box.
Yeah.
Date for the person.
No, most women, as soon as a nigga give them enough attention, they see this as a potential partner. Like,
that's a version of checking the box.
Yes, consistency.
Because all you're looking for is someone to show you attention.
Just show attention. Not
everything else will work around.
A nigga can text you every other day. A nigga can text you once a week. Like, consistency is subjective, but just showing of attention.
Yeah.
There's women that literally just crave the attention from a man at all. And now this is my potential partner. Let me cut everyone off and try to reel him in closer.
You really aren't digging to see what dating looks like. Like, I think meeting people in your 30s and 40s, like to become real life partners, is probably the best time because you know exactly what you don't want.
I think it is the appropriate time, personally, based on life experience. Like your 30s and 40s are when you're supposed to really, your late 30s, your 40s are when you're supposed to like.
I can still have fun.
That's when you start considering things differently. But your early 30s, your 20s, that's a time for having experiences, right? And learning from the experiences that you have. It's
so funny. I sat with Ashley Cobb on Selective Ignorance, and I said, well, what would be the advice that you give more women? And she was like, hoe longer. And of course, it sounds crazy to say it in that sense, but it's literally like, you don't know what things you truly want from a partner, how you show up, the things you want in the bedroom, if you don't have more experiences under your belt.
That's what they mean when they go to women's conferences and they say stuff like, get to know yourself. That's what they talking about, right?
Yeah. Just in a better, more easily digestible way. No, stop it.
Or what you think the evolution was.
You know what's crazy? I literally say that because her
two versions of it.
Her book is that she was fucking and got pregnant at 16, and yet we can't come on her podcast.
Really?
Girl.
That's what her book is about. She was
Sometimes you just gotta say God bless.
She was a pastor's daughter.
Just God bless.
Like literally talked about the navigation of her own early childhood and where she's at now. We don't align as a brand.
Yeah.
And I wish we could, because I think her platform is something that more women who either are ingrained in the church or don't feel safe to navigate things with people, like-minded people, or they hold shame or are too afraid to talk about things.
Oh.
This book and our journeys are something that I would love to share on a platform like that. Because it's like,
100%, but those same sisters.
Oh, I know.
You gotta say it with an AH. The same sisters. They buying that book.
Yeah.
They just not buying it, or you're not able to present it on the stage.
I was about to say, they're taking the cover off and walking around with it like this.
That's right.
There's
but
one thing I think that we haven't done that makes it harder to realize how much depth is in there.
Mm-hmm.
We are the comedy podcast.
Yep.
Like, we're not going to have the MD. We're not Sex with Emily or even Shan Booty, who's like certified in certain types of therapy.
Shan Booty.
And we love Shan.
Yes.
So I think when you have people that are exploring and more crass, upfront, that's harder to connect with. If Shan asked Sarah to go on her podcast, that would look differently because, certified masterclass, there's something there that makes you trust that person to hear about sex.
The great thing
we got a masterclass, certified New York Times bestseller.
I was just about to go there. The great thing is there's room for everybody, right?
Right.
And as a successful person of the cloth, you know what I'm saying? She has made a name for herself, whether you want to call it nepotism or not, which I think there's nothing wrong with nepotism.
Me neither. I think there needs to be more nepotism in Black communities, period. Period.
But y'all are doing y'all's thing. She literally has a conference called Woman Evolve, perhaps. Usually when you have a mind that is open to theological concepts and things like that, you evolve the more you know. You guys might end up meeting each other where you do. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
I think I've let go a little bit of the fact that, like, I don't know. With this book, we've had some things that have happened that made us so upset. And I've tried to approach it with, like, you know what?
Motherfuckers not want to let y'all in and shit.
Period.
Of course.
But you see how, again, New York Times bestseller.
Crazy.
Period.
They can't stop that. You know what I'm saying?
We got to let go of so many of the people that won't open the door and go inside of the door. So the ones
Fuck them. That's why Lunel was cussing Shannon Sharp ass out the other day. You seen that?
Damn, I
she was
missed
on
that.
Dish Nation, I think, calling them ugly and all kinds of shit.
I did see that. I did say that.
Yeah, because she said that Shannon and them told her no about coming on Club Shay Shay.
Lunel.
Lunel be and Lunel.
Wait. I got Lunel let it rip.
Lunel let it rip.
Lunel.
The first Janice from the Muppets. Lunel. So Lunel said Shannon Sharp was ugly and that's why he wear them tight clothes and all this other shit because she said now that he's been through this recent, situation,
back around.
They want her on. And she was like, fuck them.
Fuck that.
So that's how I think y'all need to be about the people that reject you guys when it comes to this incredible work that you ladies have done that is something you should be so proud of, right? Fuck them people that don't want to, have that conversation. It's a lot of other people that are listening and more importantly reading.
Y'all want to know something crazy?
Yeah.
Before I got to Atlanta, I had a rough night before I got on that plane. I had these people reach out to me to start making content for them and like putting them in their sphere of advertisement. I guess they work with influencers, whatever. Sends me a text about why, after reaching out to me, why they couldn't work with me and said, we think that there's nothing we could like help you do because most of our clients need more PR or want to make a book or whatever. And you kind of already have these things, but maybe a luxury product development like vibrator situation could work for you. And I was like, what? You telling me after hours and hours of calls, and what are we going to do about branding and this? And you said all you can make is a fucking vibrator? You want me to sell something else besides my New York Times best-selling book and it's a vibrator? I'm not surprised. Gagged. I was so gagged. I remember calling Brooke Devard because she's an influencer friend I have that's like constantly working with brands and akin to them. She was like, Alex Cooper is talking about sucking dick.
Yeah.
And you can only make a vibrator?
Yeah.
Like, it was
how the game go, Weezy.
Period.
And it's crazy. It's just so crazy when it happens right in front of your face like that. And you be like, yo, what the fuck?
Dustin, I ain't even asked for any of that. That's
how many gay... Now, mind you, I show love to everybody. Y'all got me talking shit today.
Please.
I show love to everybody.
Who you don't show it to, though?
I show love to a funky ass, know-nothing ass motherfucker that don't deserve it, which I won't. But it's so many gay organizations, right? Big name gay organizations who platform and push forward so many voices that I'm personally really happy to see get the opportunity, right? Because I believe it's space for everybody. But y'all ain't ringing my bell. Why? Y'all only want a certain type of gay person. You know what I'm saying? But mind you, I'm openly gay. I don't run from that. You know what I'm saying? I like to actually talk about it a lot because I want people to be used to being around people like me.
Right.
But it's so many big name like gay organizations that why I ain't been on why I haven't hosted the GLAAD Awards.
Wait, what type of gay do they want?
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You tell me what you see.
I mean, I
wanted you to say, no, I mean, I'm just saying because there's a different.
It's beyond black.
There's a lot. It's so
deeper than just thinking.
Most of the time, it's never black. So let's go there, right? And
when it is black, it's the flamboyant black.
Shout out to GLAAD. We've worked together before. Shout out to a couple of other organizations, human rights organization, a couple of different people I've worked with, Native Son, you know what I'm saying? A couple of different organizations. But there's a ton more. They have a lot of dollars that they put behind work with media personalities and quote unquote influencers and shit like that. A lot of opportunities that I just don't get, you know. But they'll put another motherfucker that can't even read a teleprompter, you know what I'm saying, up there just because they think that they're trending right now or whatever. So it's just, you know how the game go. Don't let that shit discourage you. Tell them to take that vibrator.
You
know what to or the T-Rex dildo and shove it up.
You know, okay.
And shove it up their hole.
And let that dinosaur kick it in there. Shit.
All right, now before we go out, we do have another segment. You know what? Let me not go to the... In case, real quick, let me ask you. You pick.
Okay.
Do you have... We have a segment called... what is it? We ask and we do judge.
Listen and we
do judge.
Okay.
Where normally you would come and tell us a story about a friend, gossip you've heard, where we could sit here and judge them and just talk about them.
Yeah.
Or I like to pick like little parts from the book. And so I chose to pick progression because I know you had that relationship. I wanted to dig into what love and relationships currently look like for you and what you learned from your last relationship.
Let's do that.
Okay. So in progression, y'all know in the book No Holds Barred,
New York Times bestseller.
Our New York Times bestseller. We lean into things in which we've we lean into things that we've learned about ourselves and in ways that we can improve moving forward. And so you being a person that's not a relationship guy, but that was in a pretty long-standing relationship, ended that. I want to know what's the number one thing you learned about yourself and what thing you would take in possibly a future relationship based on how that relationship ended.
Yeah. So I love my ex, you know what I'm saying? We don't speak, but I love him and I hope he's well. You know what I'm saying? You learn a lot of lessons. Everything is more clear on the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? And so I think just showing up in the fullness of yourself and not necessarily trying to create or configure yourself as the perfect person for them. When you love a person, you can identify like their needs and areas where some nurturing could like make them even better than they already are.
That's true.
And sometimes you can focus on that and showing up in those ways for a person as opposed to kind of showing them what you need too, you know? And then before you know it, like things have just gotten to a point where because you're not showing up as yourself, they don't really even know how to be there for you no matter how much. And then it gets frustrating for everybody because we both love each other so much and we can't figure out how to do this right. So, you know, hindsight is 20/20. I think that's something that I would take moving forward, not just in romantic shit, but just friendships. Friendships are actually way more valuable to me than romantic connections because they are just so worth it.
Yeah.
They're so valuable, you know, and so just showing up that way for my friends. I want all my friends to know how much I care about them, how important their happiness and their successes are to me. You know, I just move forward with that shit, you know, because I actually lost two of my best friends. Yeah. I know that. Yep. And so losing them older in life, you know what I'm saying? I'm sensitive. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My whole body feel like a nipple. You know what I'm saying? I'm just out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm sensitive right now. So with that being said, I'm aware of the sensitive areas that exist in the relationships in my life. And I try my best to just supplement those relationships as best I can.
Y'all, if you ever hate how I sound about describing my lack of romantic relationships and why I value my friends, I'm just going to get Dustin to voice my thoughts and say it a lot more eloquently. Because when I say it, it sounds like, bitch, you're going to be lonely forever. You need a nigga. Maybe because you're a man, you could say it. But that's exactly my
sentiment. That same shit. You ain't nothing but a gay, fag hoe and just want to fuck men all the time. That's all they gonna say. Yeah, you know how it go.
You're right, because apparently we're on this planet to be put romantically with another person, or two, or three, or four, or five, or six, or seven, or eight, or nine.
21.
You know,
do your thing. 21.
That's funny. That was.
Do your thing, 21.
Listen, this is a lot of punch up in the middle of your shit. I like this.
I like y'all.
Oh, listen, when I get the budget, I done already told Dustin I'm working on some stuff, and I said, I'll slide you the check. Need you to come punch up. Need you to be a writer.
I got you.
You do that. You do that shit.
I got you.
Now, where can everyone listen to you, support you, rock with you, Dustin?
So we're wrapping up this leg of the show. Shout out to everybody. This was a really special section of shows. These were my first shows where I presented as a stand-up comedian. So these people bought tickets with no proof of concept. They had never had really no word of mouth, and we've had an overwhelming amount of support, selling out left and right.
That's so dope.
Playing the fucking improv.
I love it.
Like just so many things that are milestones for comedians. I've been so blessed and grateful to experience this first set out. So we have 2 more shows this weekend here in Atlanta, City Winery. We're about to do that. Much love to everybody that bought a ticket. I'm finna show my ass.
I'm excited to see it.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
I'm excited. And then you said you have a second leg dropping?
And so then we're going to release some more dates coming soon. We got a few other markets that we're going to hit that I'm really excited about. And a whole new show that I've worked on. So I'm just really excited to keep doing this. Telling jokes is so much fun. You know I was born to talk shit, baby.
I'm not going to lie. I have a lot going on. And when I see how much you talk between all your podcasts, now you on tour, I was like, okay, I guess I can keep talking.
You can keep talking. You got to keep talking, man.
And I love that you're talking. I love hearing you, your voice. I know everyone listening is like sitting in a puddle right now because your voice just sounds so great. Thank you for rocking with us.
Thank y'all for having me. I love y'all. I'm proud of y'all.
Thank you.
Congratulations on Trap House, Weezy.
Thank you.
I think
that
is the dopest, flyest shit, and I'm definitely coming out.
You would
get your stretch on?
Yes. I love it.
No, I feel like, when you got a new baby. I love seeing a whore vibe in there.
Yes.
Like
it's dope
just working out with everybody. Doing a concept that you really love, like just like you said, talking shit.
Yep.
I've always been a fitness, wellness girly, but not like feeling like I had the body type.
Yeah.
If you talking about working out, a bitch want to see it.
Yeah.
But a bitch know I love motherfucking house and trap.
That's right. So you got the Trap House. See how that works?
Period.
It's perfect. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to our friend Gabby. I love you, Gabby.
Love you, Gab.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's our friend. Yeah. That's our best friend, and that's my girl.
Yeah. The homegirl Gabby. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay,
that's my girl.
Okay. I know. I see her on the Instagram.
Yes.
All right. Well, guys, if you haven't yet, make sure you purchase our book, No Holds Barred, a dual manifesto of sexual exploration and power, available now wherever you get motherfucking books.
I'm writing the boy one, no buttholes.
Yeah.
Yay!
Bring me on.
No what? No buttholes.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
We want the
like,
hole.
Because it's the front. So it's going to I was going to talk about the back part. Y'all talking about the front?
I talk about the back.
I was going to write this part of the sleeve.
I got a whole chapter called You Can Put It Back There.
Okay.
Period.
I got the addendum.
Hey, y'all, if you want bonus content, make sure you join us over on Patreon, patreon.com/horrible decisions.
Yes.
This has been another episode of Decisions.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. If you are a patron member, that's right, go on over to patreon.com/horrible decisions. That's where you can get all of the X-rated, raunchy discussions about sex. On the goddamn chair, back to back. He just has me squirting on the beach. And I was
From fucking.
yes.
Ain't that beautiful? He's just looking out the fucking, like,
The
look
ocean.
at nature
So
surrounding
this is
me.
where the shrooms hit him. He stops. He's like,
Did it
we
fuck
should
with
go
his dick?
fuck in that tree.
Wait,
There's a tree on the beach, bitch. And he says,
Mandii, when I said tree, I thought his name was
no,
Tree.
bitch, we fucked in a tree.
That's why she calls him Tree.
So
I thought he was just
no, bitch. He ain't even
not
he ain't even tall.
Oh, because Mandii said to me, I'm like, was it Tree? She goes, we didn't get there. And I'm like,
Yeah,
bitch, I'm
because
okay, I
we're,
get it.
we're here now.
Ironically, the other is tall.
I didn't know
other-
where we were
not Tree.
The other one is not called Tree.
I didn't know where we were going with this.
So he sees a tree. Mind you, this is the funny part. He the next day tells my best friends, yeah, I don't think those shrooms hit me. I said, I'm pretty sure that's why we ended up in a tree. This had to be the shrooms acting. So literally, he's like, let's fuck in a tree. Like, I've never fucked in a tree. And I said, you know what? Me neither. And I'm like, we should like try to fuck in this tree. So literally the tree is like a tree that's kind of bent down, like, the branch curves.
Yeah.
So at first, he wants both of us to climb the tree. But bitch,
What, you declined?
my nails, bitch, this nigga ended up like Tarzan. No lie. He said, I got this. And he starts climbing the tree. He gets on the tree branch and sits on it. And I'm like, well, I don't think I'm going to be able to go there. So let's just fuck like this.
Yeah, I
so
love fucked up off these shrooms.
Because
I just want y'all to understand that everybody who saw y'all probably thought y'all were fucking losing y'all mind.
No. So he's
Do you know what tree it is?
I know exactly what
the
tree
tree on the new
it is.
side.
It's huge
It's
though,
a huge
too,
tree, yeah. So he climbs the tree, he sits down on the tree, and I'm like, okay, here we go. So I grab his ass to make sure he doesn't fall, and I immediately just go to work and start sucking his dick while he's in this tree. I've never sucked dick and smelled a tree before. Mind you, it's gotta be.
Was it like Palo Santo?
My experience of this is literally smelling the tree. because I'm going like this. I've never smelled moss and leaves and bark while I'm sucking a dick. And so maybe the shrooms had my senses up. I'm like,
we'll do that.
Bruh. I'm literally fucking this nigga while he's in the tree.
Well, and we're still in day one casual.
This is day one. This is day one.
This is day 2 for Mandii.
This is day 2 for me.
For
day
everybody
1
else.
for everyone else.
Yeah, okay.
So him, my best friend, everyone just got there. So we leave the tree and we go back to the pool. And now I'm talking about this tree nigga, but here I go. Hey, I don't want anyone to know that we just fucked. So come like after me. You enter that side, I'm gonna enter this side. Why? I don't know. Because I was like, I think I wanted to like not be linked to a nigga that quickly. Like I don't want people thinking we go together.
Yeah, but after you fucking a tree, you're pretty.
But also there was still more people coming the next day.
So you said I didn't know
about
no.
No. The first day there was 70 people, but I felt like I didn't meet everybody that first time.
Yeah.
So I didn't just want him to be.
She's like, I want to see all your friends. I want to see the variety. I want to see the buffet.
Make
your decisions before you They might fuck me in a bush, Nick.
Hold on, you ready? So,
there's a jungle area.
There is a jungle area.
So you could technically.
The jungle area was so nice.
It's very on the way to like the playrooms.
Yes.
Okay.
So then we come back into the pool separately. And I'm excited. I come and you were there. I come and talk to a group of girls that I had been seeing throughout the day. And I was like, y'all, I just fucked this nigga in a tree. His name Tree. His dick big. He made me squirt like 5 times. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm bragging about this nigga.
No.
Finally, he get in the pool, and I be like, oh, that's Tree. Bitch, everybody there knows this nigga. He was just in goddamn Mexico with half the bitches. So they're like, oh yeah, we know.
We know.
Like, not me getting the horror.
Yeah.
Love that for me. So I'm like, well.
Love them when they ran through.
I'm not going to hold you. I was kind of like happy about it. But then here was the problem. And ladies, I'm going to tell you now. If you go to these goddamn shits and get you some good dick, and you're a jealous bitch that doesn't like to share, keep your goddamn mouth closed. When I tell you, I bragged about this nigga so good, I probably helped him get half the other bodies. He's fucked, I think, another 6 bitches. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That literally they wanted to see how good the dick was because I talked about it. And
that's a good testimonial.
I didn't cuff him, but also he saw me with my other boyfriend. So we were like, and just so that I can introduce this, I ended up with both of these niggas as my boyfriends. Mm-hmm. You saw I was at breakfast. It was
funny because the one time I felt like when you were in the hot tub, he was almost giving him that baby. You know you my boy.
No, I had to. I had to check both of them because they were both getting jealous. Yeah. So I said, "Come here, I need both of y'all to meet each other."
Stop it.
No, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, I said, "Hold on, look." So I brought.